let me share my screen here and we'll get started. Just going to briefly give you some background information after I share my screen. There it is. Okay. All right. So the very first type of factoring that you will do is GCF, greatest common factor. Hope you're not seeing that yet. Let's try that again. Share screen. There you are. Okay, so the very first type of factoring you always do is GCF, for greatest common factor.
Mm-hmm.
You know this from classroom. Now there's a couple of types. There's number only, meaning you only factor out a number. The second type is letter only. And then kind of a subtype is multiple letters or multiple variables, but they're letters. And then the third is the combination of those. Okay, so we're gonna look at type 1 first, number only. And I'm gonna snip in a problem here. I apologize again, we're gonna do these out of order, but we're gonna do them in the order of how to actually learn this.
Yeah.
First.
And the questions are on page 4.
Yeah, so I'm looking at like this 13, 9x plus 6. That's one of the ones you'd like to do, or you have to do for assignment? Is that right?
So
that looks like what I'm seeing there. So
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so yeah, we have to do the questions on page 4.
Got it. So we're gonna do 13 first, and this is a number only. Okay, so you look at 9, you look at 36, and you think to yourself, what number goes into both? And do you have a number that goes into both?
4.
4 does not go into 9. 4 goes into 36 for sure. Has to go into both numbers.
Okay, let me think.
Like, what are the, and sometimes it's better to go to the smaller number. What are the factors of 9?
Factors of 9, 3.
1, 3, and 9. Okay. Do any of those go into 36?
Yeah, 9.
Okay. So 9 goes in. So what you do is you divide both of these by 9, and you put a 9 on the outside here. What is 9x divided by 9?
9x divided by 9.
Mm-hmm.
9x divided by 9 is just 1.
It's x, 1x, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about 36 divided by 9?
4.
4. Perfect. So the thing that you divide by, or whatever you think is the biggest thing that goes into both, you put on the outside, and that's what you divide by. And this is your final answer here. Is that okay? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's look at.
So that is the answer.
That's the answer to 13.
All right.
All right. So do you have that? Do you have that copied down?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at 14. Okay. And again, this is a number only. Number only. So you're looking at 63 and 45. And any idea of a number that goes into both. Doesn't have to be the biggest number. Any number that goes in both.
So 63, I know what 63 goes. It goes
like, let's pick 3. Let's just pick 3. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So you divide by 3, you divide by 3, and you put 3 on the outside. What is 63 divided by 3?
12.
Nope. Try again.
Well, yeah. Hold on. 21.
21. How about 45b divided by 3?
45b divided by what?
By 3.
Or 40, so 40, you're saying 45, right?
Well, it's 45b divided by 3.
Yeah, it is, I know that, 15.
15b.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the way GCF works is that you keep going. Like I look at 21 and 15 and I'm like, oh, there's a number that goes into both of those. What number goes into both 21 and 15? So 3 again. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, where did you get 3 from?
I just picked it. I know that it goes into both.
Well,
So
what about 9?
well, we could have done 9, but let's just keep going with 3. I mean, it's not necessary to pick the biggest number to start. You can, but you can still try it without it. And that's
But
what I
if you
think is,
do it with a bigger number, it's okay.
yeah, but we didn't know it to begin with. Like we know now, but we didn't know from the beginning. So just keep following this approach here. So this 3 comes down, and then you need another this 3 is the one that comes out here. So what is 21 divided by 3?
21 divided by 3, 7.
7 plus what is 15b divided by 3?
15b divided by 15b divided by b, 15.
15 divided by 3.
5.
5b. Good. Okay. Like you said, 3 times 3 is 9. That's what we should have chosen, but we didn't know any better. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We'll keep going here. I deal with a technical thing real quick. I'm trying to get back into count here. There it is. All right. Okay. So unfortunately, your assignment here doesn't have any problems where it has both, where it has just a letter only. So we'll just start with number 1 and try to work through a few of these. Okay, 30x squared plus 45x. Okay, so look at the number first. You always start with
Can
the
you go
number.
up, please?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay, so you got this down?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're gonna look at 30x squared plus 45x. So look at the two numbers. What's the biggest number that goes into both?
The biggest number that goes in the boat?
Yes, has to go into both numbers.
Six.
6 does not go into 45.
5.
Okay, so let's try 5. That's fine. Okay. Now, when you have variables, the variable has to be in both of these. Is there a variable in both?
A variable in both.
Is there an x in both?
A variable in both. Let me think.
Do you see an x in both terms?
Okay. So it's 5, and 5 times 6 equals 30, and 5 times 9
I
equals 45.
didn't ask you. You gotta follow my questions here. This is the only way to do this so that it always works. Is there a variable in both?
Yeah.
Yes. Now you look for the lowest exponent. What's the lowest exponent, 2 or 1?
I think I got it. Okay. I think I got it.
If you don't follow the method that I'm showing you, you will not be able to do these correctly. So I'm gonna keep asking the same question until you answer.
5
So
divided by 45 is 9x.
that's not gonna work. So we're at an impasse here. We can certainly get through all 18 of these in the lesson, but you're going to have to follow the approach that I show you.
Okay.
So again, which is the smaller exponent, 2 or 1?
1.
1. So this is what you're going to divide both terms by, 5x to the power of 1 divided by 5x to the power of 1. And then you're going to write that on the outside here. So when you divide 30 by 5, what is that? What is 30 divided by 5?
6.
Very good. X squared divided by x is?
X, so 5x, okay.
So
It's
just you get x times x up top and just an x on the bottom. So they cancel, leaving you just an x plus, what is 45 divided by 5?
9.
And then x divided by x is?
X.
The x, anything divided by itself goes away, it becomes 1. So it's just 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you look at what's inside parentheses here, you might see yourself, isn't there a number that goes into both of these? And there is. There is. What number goes into both 6 and 9?
Well, it's 3. 3.
Good. So there's 3. So again, we're gonna divide by 3 on both of these, and you put that 3 on the outside here. So what is 6x divided by 3?
Wait, do we have to simplify?
Yes.
All right, 3 divided by 6 is
6 divided by 3. 6x divided by 3.
Yeah. Just hold on a minute. My mom's here. Just hold on a minute.
Sure. So 6x divided by 3. Let me know when you got that.
Okay, what are you saying?
What is 6x divided by 3?
2.
2x. What is 9 divided by 3?
3.
Great. And then 5x times 3 on the left becomes 15x, and you've done it. So this is your final answer.
Okay.
So it's important to find the biggest number that goes into the original. If you remember, you said 5. There was a bigger number, but we were able to find it in another step. But you want to be able to try to find the biggest number if you can. Okay. All right, let's move on to number 2. Number 2. Okay, so what number goes into both 6 and 24? What's the biggest number that goes into both?
Okay, let me just. Oh, I'm okay. All right.
What number goes into both 6 and 24?
6 and 24. I got it. Ugh. 3.
Okay, 3 definitely goes into both, but is there a bigger number? Is there a bigger number? And so let's look at the smaller number. 6 has factors 1, 2, 3, and 6. 3 definitely goes into 24, but does 6 go into 24?
Yeah.
Yes, so we want to choose 6, okay?
Oh, okay, fine.
Now, is there a variable x in both terms? Is there an x in both terms?
Yeah. So
Okay.
6, parent parentheses, that it is,
6x, you have to choose the
that
smaller
it is
exponent.
x plus,
And then you put the
that is
6x
x
outside
plus
here.
6.
It is x plus 6. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at number 3.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead and try this one on your own. I know you've been wanting to do that. This is a good one for you to see if you're comfortable with what we've been doing.
Oh, yeah. Two x, I mean 2s parentheses x minus 4.
S minus 4, yes. Good.
Yeah. I was learning that when I did it today for my notes at school.
Okay,
It was easy.
let's keep going here. And let's see how you do on the next one.
I know.
Okay, so we'll snip this in. Get this to where it's the only problem we can see. Okay, so give this one a try, please.
Mm-hmm.
What number goes into both?
I know. I just know this right now.
It
4x a parentheses x plus 5.
good. It's great. Let's do another one. You do have to do all of these, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just keep going down the list here. They do get a little bit harder, but we'll just make sure you can keep working on these. It's good practice. Okay, so try this one.
3x parentheses x minus 13.
I don't know which problem you're doing. We're doing number 5.
What?
It's 2x squared plus 22x.
Well, I just got it for number 6. I thought you were doing number 6.
Well, I got number 5 up here because let's go back and do number 5.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. You can it sounded correct for the next one, so we'll do that real quick when you get there.
Two x parentheses x plus 11.
Very good. Okay, now for number 6, 6 is 3x squared minus 39x.
Yeah,
3x.
I got 3x parentheses x minus 13.
Good. All right, let's do number 7. They're actually very much, these are all like the same for a while, but we're going to keep doing them until we get through this list.
I know,
So.
I know. Nine s parentheses x plus 2.
Good. Let's keep going. Number 8.
Hmm. Twelve x parentheses x minus 3.
Very good. Right. Let's keep going here. Yeah, again, like these every one of these is basically the same type. There's almost too many in the row that are exactly the same, but keep doing them. It's good that you're getting them, so keep trying here. It's number 9.
Four x parentheses x minus 12.
All right, good. All right, so this is the first one that's maybe slightly different. There is not a number that goes into both of these. So the numbers are 8.
It's x and then parentheses x minus
It's not x minus because there's already an x here.
oh yeah, x 8 minus 2.
So if you put 2 here and you multiply in, you get 8x minus 2x,
Yeah.
but that's x squared. The only way to get an x squared is x times x. That gives you x.
Yeah, okay. So x equals 8 minus x. Is that okay?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that's what I remembered. I thought I was thinking about that. I was talking. I was thinking that I was thinking about. I thought I was thinking about a different problem. Like instead of x, it's 2 or something.
Sure, sure. Okay, so let's try this.
Okay, I know.
All right, give it a try.
Mhm. 3x parentheses 9 minus x.
So 3x here. So if you put a
Oh, wait. I think I know. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. 3
okay, 3 goes here minus
x.
x. All right, let's look at some of these other ones here. These might get more difficult, might not. 15. So give this a try. Seem like you've got a good handle on this.
Hmm. Okay.
So do you remember our
I
discussion from
I
earlier?
know. I know.
Okay, what was our discussion earlier then about?
All right. So 8x
No,
parentheses.
Sarish, I asked you a question. That we got to have a back and forth here that works well. And one of those things is if I ask you a question, you know, you've got to answer. You said, I said, do you recall our discussion earlier? And you said, I know, meaning, and I took that to mean you remember the discussion from earlier. And I think what you meant is leave me be to finish this problem. And that's fine. That's totally fine. If you want my help, we have to have a certain dialogue here. So do you want my help on doing this question?
If I ask, then yes. But right now, the answer is there's a fly coming around me. And well,
Sure.
the answer is 8x parentheses 2x minus 3.
That certainly works. All right, let's move to the next one. Actually, you know what? The problem with these is they are all the same. Is this really all that your instructor wanted you to work on for today?
What?
These are all the same. Like they're exactly the same type. You know, but I give you one a little bit different. That's what I'm concerned about. Is would you be able to do it?
All right, I need some help for that. Number 16.
All right. So let's look at 16 and 4. We got those two numbers. What's the biggest number that goes into both of them?
Okay. So
So what number goes into both 16 and 4? So another way to do this
4.
is, yeah, is 4. And then is the variable p in both?
P and
Is p in both terms?
kinda.
Well, it is. It's just p to the fourth here and p to the third here. What's the smaller exponent? Which is smaller, 4 or 3? Which is smaller here, 4 or 3? That's a question directed at you. Which is smaller, 3 or 4?
Oh, the smaller, 4, 4.
4 is smaller than 3. So you would rather do 4 hours of homework than 3 hours of homework.
Yeah, yeah.
3 is smaller.
But it's no, it's 4. Remember?
No, the exponent 3.
Okay.
That's what I've been asking about. 4 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 3. Okay, so this is what you divide both of these by, 4p cubed, 4p cubed, and you write that on the outside here. So what is 16 divided by 4?
4.
Good. And then p to the fourth divided by p cubed. You got 4 of them up here and only 3 here. That leaves p. This is something divided by itself. What is something divided by itself?
Okay. Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter if it's this. If I say, what is 5 divided by 5? What is 5 divided by 5?
5 divided by 5.
Yes.
1.
Okay. What is x divided by x?
X divided by X.
It's also 1.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What is
X divided by
pi?
X is 1.
What is pi divided by pi?
Pi divided by pi?
It's 1. If it's the same on the top and the bottom, it's always 1.
1,
Doesn't
yeah.
doesn't matter where it's 5 squared, x to the
Yeah, I know.
1000, x to 1000. So what is 4p cubed divided by 4p cubed?
1 p cubed.
Just 1. Okay, so this is your final answer.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's take a
Thanks,
look at.
Matthew.
You're welcome. Let's keep going here. We're almost through this list.
I know. So 6 and 3 minus 3 and 5. Okay.
So you look at the two numbers, 6 and 3. 3 goes into both.
Yeah.
Then you look and say, does n appear in both terms? Is variable n in both terms? Yes. Which is the smaller exponent, 3 or 5?
3.
3, okay? And that is what you divide both of these by. Okay, and that's what goes on the outside here. So let's go through this. What is 6 divided by 3?
6 divided by 3.
Yep. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I'm seeing your
Okay.
screen.
Okay. 6 divided by 3.
Okay, I got
What is 6 divided by 3?
6 divided by 3. Well, 6 divided by 3 is 3.
No,
3 and
2. This is 2.
2 and 2
Right.
and
Well,
and
n
then
cubed divided by n cubed.
and minus 3 minus 1.
Okay, so none of what you said is correct. Maybe you wrote it correctly, but again, you gotta follow the structure here. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, when n cubed over n cubed, these are the same. Do you see that? They just go away. They cancel. I mean, it becomes 1, but 2 times 1 is 1. Do you see that this becomes 2 and this on the right becomes 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Now on the one on the right here, what is 3 divided by 3? That's 1. 3
Yeah.
divided by 3 is 1. Now n to the 5th over n cubed, okay, is n squared. And that comes from n to the 5th n to the 5th over n cubed equals n to the 5 minus 3.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's go to the last one here, which is a little bit different. End of file. Instructor has a sense of humor. Okay. This one's a little bit different. It's got a -6 and then -6 again.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so this one's a little bit different. Forget about this negative out in front for the moment. Just look at the numbers 6 and 6. What's the biggest number that goes into both of them?
Okay. So okay. So 4 so 5 so 4 is the smallest.
Right, but we're looking at the numbers first. You got to start with the numbers. What's the biggest number that goes into 6 and 6?
3.
But they're both the same. They're both the same. So while three does work, 6 goes into both of them. Whenever they're the same number, you choose that number. Now, because there's a negative out in front, this is like a special case. You end up putting a negative here. Okay. Now between r to the fifth and r to the fourth, which is the smaller exponent, 5 or 4?
-6.
No, the smaller exponent, 5 or 4? 5 or 4, which is smaller?
4.
4. So that's what we divide both of these by. You put that on the outside. And I'll just fill this in here.
Okay.
All right, so that takes care of that. Let me look at the rest of your worksheet here and see if there's anything else here that we could do. I do feel like I want to try at least I want to try a couple of these here. So let's say I ask you for 12x to the fifth.
What time is it?
644 minus 30x cubed plus 9x squared. Okay. So what number could go into 12 minus 30 or 9? You just give me a number that you think works in all
3.
three. 3 is great. I love 3. Okay, so GCF over here is 3. Now look at the 3x, the 3 variables. Okay, is there an x in all 3? Yes.
Mhm.
Which is the smallest exponent of the group?
2.
2. So we're going to divide each of these by 3x squared, 3x squared, 3x squared, and that goes on the outside. Okay. Now, this is the case where when you have the same base, like x to the fifth divided by x squared, you end up subtracting the exponents. Do you remember that from a previous lesson? Like if it's x to the n over x to the m, it equals x to the n minus m. You subtract the exponents. You remember that?
Okay.
So like start with this. What is 12 divided by 3?
4.
4. X to the fifth over x squared is x. 5 minus 2. Do you see how I subtract the exponents there?
Yeah. So now what?
Well, let's go to the next one. What is 30 divided by 3?
30 divided by 3. 10.
10. X cubed over x squared is x3 minus 2. Do you see how you subtract the exponents? Okay, let's go to the next one here. What is 9 divided by 3?
9 divided by 3.
Yes.
9 divided by 3 is 3.
Okay. And then again, you subtract the exponents here. Okay. So let's simplify here. What is 5 minus 2?
3.
What is 3 minus 2? 1. What is 2 minus 2?
1. 1.
And x to the 0 is always equal to 1. So
Yeah.
whenever they're the same, you don't actually write the x, you just you cancel it out and leave it like that. All right, why don't you go grab your dad? We'll talk and close out the lesson here.
All right, I think I get it now.
That's great.
Okay. All right, Dad. Okay. All right, I think I'll remember that. Thank you, Matthew.
You're welcome.
Hello, hi Matthew.
Hello, Dr. Cathari. We got through this worksheet. Actually, a pretty decent one from the instructor because it allowed us to work through it kind of incrementally. Concern whether he maybe already knew some of this from class and was just, whether he was seeing this for the first time or if he was just remembering some things from class. But great attitude. He worked through all the problems. We're completely done with the assignment. We didn't really get into any of the we didn't really get into anything new. So, but I thought it was a good lesson.
Okay.
And if you want, like I mentioned before, I had blocked off 6 p.m. I can just manually book those and send you an invoice for that, so that you don't need to do that for next week if you want to do that.
Fine. Next week, Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, Tuesday and Thursday, sure. Next week again.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think he's improving with your help. So if he continues to do with
Oh, that's
you,
great. That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, he'll get better. What do you think his progress? Is he?
I mean, we're doing, I think he's doing better. I do think he's just trying to get through the assignments a little bit, which I understand. He's probably got a lot going on. I would love to see a little more just like learning, but we have to get through the assignments. So it's going to be a constant, back and forth between the two, wanting to just do the assignment versus like, let's learn a few things to really understand. Because my concern would be, if we talk to him, if we did a lesson tomorrow, which, I'm not suggesting we did that, but like, would he understand what we just did today? Or was it just for the purposes of this worksheet? So I would keep doing the lessons if you guys are willing. It's great to have you on the schedule. And I think you will see improvement long-term by doing this.
Yeah, I think so. If you can do at least twice a week, you'll make progress, especially he has to do during holidays so that you can do something else, other than
Sure.
school work.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I don't know, but I have to think about it. Okay, I have to check what else is next.
Okay.
All right.
You're going to do right Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday you have school, Veterans Day.
Yeah, I don't have school Thursday.
But you can do the tutoring.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
right.
Great.
Thanks so much, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you next week.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye now.